Hi everyone, Taylor Sanso here with MassLive, and today I am with Amanda Swern, who is the marketing manager here at UMass Amherst. And today we are at UMass Amherst dining halls, so Amanda's going to give us like a full tour of some of these great food options on campus. We're super excited to be here. This is the 7th year in a row that UMass Dining has been voted the best in the entire country. So very impressive. Thank you, Amanda, for being here with us.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course. If you want to take us, a whoop around, we are in Hampshire Dining Hall currently. Tell me a little bit about this place. Popular among students, things like that.
We have 4 dining commons on campus, and every dining commons has its own distinct personality. And Hampshire is known as being the healthy DC.
Okay.
We don't serve soda here. We're all about local, fresh produce and partnerships here. We have a lot of fresh juices and a smoothie bar, as well as our vegan and vegetarian stations. So I'm going to bring you in a little loop around the DC.
Awesome. And we will be following Amanda. She is the expert here.
So we have several different concepts here on campus. Hampshire was fully renovated in 2013, I believe. It used to be kind of very sectional in its design, and so they renovated it to be this large circle concept. The idea is a very open concept, open dining. They wanted to allow students to be able to see directly into the kitchen, what's being made right in front of them, where their meal is coming from, who's making it, and what it's all about. We have our street food section over here. We're all about authentic flavors and representing different parts of the world and different parts of the country.
Yeah, if you want to get a close-up of this, I mean, look how good all of this looks. And this, again, is at the street food area of the dining hall. Awesome.
UMass Dining is one of the largest employers on campus. I think I don't have a hard number for you, so I'm not going to give you one. But we have people from all over the world representing every different flavor and style and culture that you could imagine. We're moving into it. So that was our walk station. So what students do is they come and they grab whatever vegetables they want to eat for the day, and then they head over here. You have an option of tofu, chicken, steak, and they'll make it right in front of you.
All right, moving on.
Moving on to our grill section. You can't go wrong with French fries and burgers, always an option, always delicious, but we do always promote vegetables. You have to be clear about that.
And how did that concept kind of get started, though? You know, this dining hall being like health-centered. How did that kind of come to fruition?
I think we just wanted to create a place where we can cater to like maybe a specific palate, right, or a specific lifestyle. And
Awesome.
We encourage students to go to all 4 dining commons, but if you have a specific goal in mind, a lot of athletes come here after their games. We don't represent, but we sponsor the female hockey team, I believe, and so they'll come here after practice on Mondays and just kind of like debrief, and it's very much part of their team culture and UMass Dining.
Awesome.
We also have a waffle bar here, which is great for breakfast, but obviously you can go through lunch. I think they shut it down by a certain point of the day, but waffles all day. So the fun thing about Hampshire is we serve sushi all day here. So lunch, dinner, all throughout. Not so much breakfast. I don't know if you want sushi for breakfast. I mean, no judgment. But so we have our Grand Masteress, our Grand Sushi Masteress Insook right here.
Awesome.
She's rolled thousands of rolls, and she is the czar on sushi making.
So as you can see, it is all made fresh right in front of the students, which is an awesome option. And they're off just like that.
Come around, we're going to end up in our dessert area, always a large variety. You can get anything from chocolate cake, cookies, a lot of crumbles. Moving into our vegetarian and gluten-free section, you have to provide a large different array of, we have a million different kinds of diets that people partake in. Over here to my left is our smoothie station.
This is super impressive to me. The fact that you guys have a whole pop-up just for smoothies.
Yeah, and it changes every day. And it's
nice.
either based on if we're doing a special, we'll do like a special flavor. I think we had kelp smoothies here. We have this vanilla smoothie here. We've had strawberry. We had an apple week last week. Do you want to try some?
Yeah. Let's do a full taste. Smoothie King. All right. All right. And what kind of smoothie is this?
This is a blueberry milkshake with pineapple and vanilla ice cream.
All right. So we are going to give it a taste test.
And I need a rating from 1 to 10.
I love this. What I appreciate about this is that it genuinely tastes like fruit and like in goodness. It doesn't taste like that artificial sweetener stuff. So this is really awesome. If I was a student here, I would definitely be hitting this up every morning. I will give it a 10 out of 10. I also love smoothies. So
And that's for you. And you.
Oh, thank you very much.
now everyone gets a little bit.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
They didn't call me the smoothie king for nothing.
And this is our Smoothie King here.
The best one ever.
Yeah, this is really awesome.
Hint of pineapple in there. It's very nice. So you get the hint of pineapple in there.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
It is very good.
Excellent.
Awesome.
We also have our pizza station. No college campus is complete without pizza, but we have our famous Pizza Joe who will custom make pizzas. He'll get requests from students directly, and the next thing you know, you're seeing that style of pizza showing up on our
So something that we definitely need to look at is this dessert pizza here. I mean, this is just, I've never seen anything like this.
Obviously, it's quite popular.
But it looks awesome. It's Nutella and I think coconut, banana, M&Ms. We actually had a student walk by us earlier and say this was the best pizza that he's ever had. So you heard it.
Joe has his own Instagram and his own pizza.
And a pickle pizza.
We also serve pickle pizza at the Mullen Center at our concessions. So if you're ever here for a game, grab some pickle pizza. The slices are huge.
Awesome. Alrighty.
Right. And that completes the circle. We're back where we started. So you can easily just kind of find your way around this campus, this dining common without issue. You could also make like a dozen different loops and just kind of find something different every single time.
So tell me a little bit about the operation here. What time does this place open? What time does it close? When can students, find themselves in this dining hall?
So Hampshire, I believe, is open until 9 p.m. We do breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. So I believe that's like 7 a.m. we start, and we go through 9. We do have late night options over at our Worcester Dining Commons as well as Berkshire, where we're going to be headed in a few minutes. But yeah, we do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then like I said, 9 p.m. we close. But then we offer operations through midnight.
And for those of you who are just joining us, once again, I'm Taylor Sanzo with MassLive. I'm here with my friend Amanda, and we are at UMass Amherst Dining Commons today, getting a tour of why this place has been voted the best dining in the country on college campus for the 7th year in a row. Super impressive. Can I ask you, what have the students heard of that? Have they heard that they have the best dining in the country? What has the reaction been like that? I mean, you go to some college campuses and the food is just it's not great all the time. So, what do the students say about their home trips food?
We're not shy about promoting our dining status. They love it. I mean, where else can you come where you can find food from all over the world, every different flavor. I always say yes, like chicken fingers and French fries is a staple of any campus dining, but like if you're going to come here, you're going to get the option to actually experience like authentic flavors from chefs who have been raised in these different cultures and like bring their own like home recipes. It's very much not like a mainstream like sheen over the food. It's very much from the region. You're going to get that authenticity without actually having to travel anywhere outside of Amherst.
Perfect. All right. I mean, if we want to head over to our next stop, we will do that. I'm not sure.
I can bring you to the district turn. It's very exciting.
All right. It's like get the real full student experience here. are off and running to our next dining hall on campus. So we are just going to head down this way and catch up with Amanda. I think we're just waiting to gather up the rest of our team and head over.
You'll find some rogue campus pianos around campus, which is open to anyone, preferably with talent, to sit down with them. But there's absolutely no. This individual happens to have some skill behind it.
Awesome. And this is really interesting. So this sign says we want your feedback or for your feedback. Is this where students can kind of put in their own message? Awesome.
So we have our own text and tell system. Every single Dining Common and Blue Wall has their own text and tell phone number. So students are sitting down, they see something, they need more ketchup, there's no forks, or they really love what they're eating. They can text us directly and give us direct feedback about what they're experiencing. A lot of times it's positive, a lot of times it's silly, and sometimes it is like, hey, we're out of ketchup. Hey, like we need a little more mayo over here. And that's really great because like the managers will see that and be able to respond to it in real time.
Awesome.
And whenever we have a fun one, we like to have a little fun response in return. So it's live and it goes up as we receive them.
Awesome. Alrighty, ready to head out? Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we are leaving Hampshire Commons, and right now we are on the way to Berkshire, correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
So we're in Southwest. Mm-hmm. Southwest is one of our popularly dense residential areas on campus. Mm-hmm. So we have our two dining halls right next to each other, Hampshire and to Berkshire. Franklin is in our central campus around like the Orchard Hill, usually freshman dorms, and then Worcester is over in like the northeast.
Awesome.
Also by kind of a lot of freshmen and like transfer dorms.
So we're not going to
more centrally located around like our classes.
So we're not going to have time to hit all the dining halls, unfortunately. But do you want to give our audience a little bit of insight as to the events you guys host at the dining halls? Something that students can look forward to that's extra special.
Yeah. The events is really what sets us apart, I think, from any other standard dining program. We will have guest chefs come in every other week during the semester. It's pretty frequent. Like today we're celebrating Diwali with a couple of guest chefs who are like well versed in their have a really storied history in like Indian cuisine and dining. We'll have celebrity chefs like Martin Yen come in for our Lunar New Year and our Lunar New Year event, as well as our Mid-Autumn Festival. Mm-hmm. And he'll come in and he'll do like a live cooking demonstration where he takes apart a chicken, like a full chicken, in like 20 seconds. I think that's his record.
Awesome.
Yeah, and he'll pull a student up to do it with him, which is always a little scary, but so far so good. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing it a long time. And we'll kind of host them in different DCs. We've had native chefs come on campus. So outside of Franklin, DC, we have a permaculture garden, which a permaculture team, mostly made up of students, tends to year round. And we will actually like grow food and harvest it directly, and it'll end up on our plates in our dining commons. Mm-hmm. So we had, during Indigenous Peoples Day that week, we had a couple of Indigenous chefs come on, and they shared their cuisine, their story, and they did a live cooking demo, and they actually had a hands-on cooking demo with like a group of students in our dining commons. One was in Franklin, the other one was in Hampshire. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, we offer that out to students. Like students can come and have kind of like a real life cooking experience with a chef who's got, James Beard Award and like 20 years in the industry, 30 years in the industry. And you're just coming here to get an education, but you get an education beyond the books. You get an education of life and something you can actually take home.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and make for someone you love. So it's really all about kind of creating like community and expanding cultures and kind of like expanding like mindsets and just different experiences.
So you talked a little bit about what Hampshire is known for. Now that we're on the way to Berkshire, is there anything that you can kind of say about that place that kind of makes it stick out from the rest of the dining halls? Does it have a certain niche thing?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Burke is the home of late night. We offer late
Nice.
night in Worcester as well, but if you're thinking late night, you're doing Burke late night. That's for sure. It's very much a staple of our student experience here. I think late night's 7 days a week, and variety of different options you're going to get. I was actually here. I came to the hockey game on Friday night, and I brought 2 friends, and I was like, we're going to Burke late night after. We came, and they had walking tacos with like Dorito Cool Ranch and also the nachos. So walking taco is basically like a bag of chips that you put like taco toppings on top of, and you can like take it on the go with you.
All right, and here is the coveted spot currently. Not too bad of a walk, just like right there.
No, not at all.
Yeah. All right, so right now we are entering Berkshire. It's Dining Commons on campus. This is just one of the 4 dining options or dining halls on campus. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're good. Thank you.
All right, welcome to Berkshire.
All right.
Berkshire has sushi in the evenings during dinner. We also have a customizable deli counter here. So the deli is available at Burke and at Frank. We have a very well-known deli man at Frank who the students adore, but the deli is also available here. So fully customizable. You build your own sandwich. They'll build it for you, but you tell them what you want and they'll build it for you. Several different kinds of sauces, breads, meats, cheeses, toppings.
Is the sushi customizable as well?
No, we'll put out a fresh menu regularly, but it's not build your own.
Okay.
Just for operations wise.
Awesome.
We have our chef's table here, which is just kind of a rotating selection of good eats. I think we have our little kelp burgers over here. They're not kelp burgers, they are our zucchini cakes.
Yum.
So we put out fresh, with every changeover, every meal, every dish. We also have these menu identifier cards, which tells you every single ingredient that's going to be in it. It's really huge really helpful for students with allergies.
Nice.
As well as anyone trying to get a certain amount of protein or like a certain amount of vegetables. We also have a carbon rating scale that we use. So if you
cool.
want
Tell me about that.
Yeah, so if you want to eat like a lower carbon, lower your footprint, you can choose things that are on like the A and B level scales, and you can kind of reduce your carbon footprint.
Awesome.
Right here is our international cuisine. This is our wok station, and we also do stir fry. Fun fact, Berkshire is actually home of the original stir fry on campus. We now offer it in all DCs, but this is where it all started. Not much of a line. So because we're in Southwest and all of our students are usually on campus, are on classes this time of day, Burke and Hamper are a little quieter during lunch. So if you're on campus and you want to get in really quickly, go to Hamper Burke. Fun fact.
And for those who are not students on campus, are they allowed to come in and dine in the dining halls? How does that work? Is there a fee or?
Oh no, most definitely. So we're a public campus, so everybody is allowed on this campus. But our dining commons are open to the public.
Okay.
You just have to pay the standard. We have a different price for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so it's just a free admission. But you come in and it's all you care to eat, so you can come and stay through dinner, stay through dessert, stay through late night.
So for those who are watching, if you do want to come in and try out these awesome options, you are definitely allowed to do so and welcomed.
Also, Berkshire has one of our more popular street food sections, which we just passed, which is usually like of an Asian style variety. But we're a pasta bar, that's always a big hit. And of course our chicken on the grill.
Awesome.
We also have a very big dessert selection over here at Berkshire and soft ice cream. If you're looking for hard and soft ice cream, Franklin is the place to be. That's over in Central.
And as you can see too, there looks to be plenty of seating options. If you want a space to come and, study, do some work. It seems like a lot of students are doing that. Or hang out with friends too. There's tons of big tables.
We have a wide selection of toppings for your ice cream as well.
Ooh.
Let's talk about where people are really
so
ice cream.
For those ice cream lovers out there, they have definitely got the whole shebang.
every DC has its own section too, where we host different events. So we had like some members of like we had some a guest chef in here, so we brought them in here. They did their demo. They kind of explained their history, their background, their food, their philosophy on food.
Awesome.
So we can kind of have like private, smaller events as well as stuff that caters to everyone at large. Or you can have their menu, at our street food section or at our chef's table, and then come here and actually get to know the chef and ask them questions one-on-one about their philosophy or why they did something or where this came from.
Now, do all dining halls offer to-go options, or how does that work?
Yeah, we have grab and go at every DC.
Okay.
That's great for if you have like 30 minutes in between class and you don't have time to sit down and have a proper meal. You can grab yourself a proper meal on the go, bring it with you. And you can get up to, you can get a meal for now and a meal for later too. So if you have a packed day, back-to-back classes, you're not going to have time to eat like the way you want to. Grab some breakfast, grab some lunch, and then you're set for the day.
Awesome. All right, Amanda. Well, I think that pretty much concludes the tour. We were just in Hampshire, now we're in Berkshire. Just two of the dining commons on campus. For those who are just joining us, once again, I'm Taylor Sanzo with MassLive, and we just got a tour of what makes UMass Dining so great. This was voted best dining in the country for the last 7 years. And clearly we were impressed with it. So thank you so much, Amanda, for being a part of our tour.
So much fun.
Look forward to some more coverage coming out in the future of UMass Dining on MassLive.com, and we will catch you later.